the crones of Crookback Bog.
Come on, Roach. Faster.
Lightning strike.
Come on. Hey there. Go, go.
Lightning strike.
Whoa there, Roach.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Let's go.
Castle's on fire! Grabbed him by the cloak and bam! Right in the shot!
Yeah.
Right in the shot, see?
Yeah.
सिटी ऑन फायर भाई आग लग गई भागो भागो भाई क्या हुआ
It's burning!
मैंने कुछ तो बताओ ये यहाँ पर
Fire!
फायर ब्रिगेड आग लगी है
Drunk old fool tottering about again. Aye, set the stable afire.
कोई ड्रंक
I'm not going near it.
केवड़े ने आग लगाई है
Still down. I know who can calm him with Tammy gun. You know only Miss Tammy could calm his rages. Rather not end up with
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
साले तू क्या कर रहा है ले
Somebody ought to see to the Baron before he burns the castle down.
It's getting worse and worse. Time to leave's approaching. You, where do I know you from, eh?
अबे ये इसके घर में आग लगी है ये दारू
The
पी के मजे ले रहा है तुझे कुछ पता ही नहीं है
Drink with me. Pale as a ghost you are.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about
क्या
right?
बना रखा था
Ah!
बे मुक्का भाई चल क्या बे
They ran from you, didn't they?
साले इतने देर
Lying prick!
ले पिल गए पिल गए गेम खत्म और रात दी गली इश्क दी जान
They ran from you, didn't they?
बे मौका दे दे
Lying prick!
The rifle, that is.
अरे यार ये क्या है फक ये तो गलत बात है हम तो प्रिपेयर भी नहीं थे ओए, रुक रुक तेरी माँ का साला गुस्सा आ गया एक तो लाके इसकी बीवी के बारे में बताओ कि प्रेग्नेंट घूम रही थी एक तो साला बताया नहीं ढूंढते जाते टाइम और दूसरा ढूंढ करके लाओ तो अंग्रेजी पढ़ रहा है साला मुक्के मर रहा है हट 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 हट
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
ले अबे आप तुम आओ आजा हाँ साले हाँ 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 कौन ऐड कर रही है तेरी गर्मी हाँ तेरी गर्मी निकाल रहा है तेरी गर्मी बस पीछे आ जा पीछे आ जा
Come on, come closer.
ले ले ये ले ये ले ये तेरी अरे
You wait! Flowers!
तेरी दांत तेरी
That's enough of that.
यार मेरा खेल खत्म। आ गए औकात से। ठीक है। ना हाय ना हेलो। सीधा पेड़ा। अब आए औकात से।
We need to talk.
कोई घर में आता है हाय हेलो करो माना तुम्हारे घर में आग लगी है
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
चल भाई सीधा कंक्लूजन क्या है
Doesn't much matter now. I know how to find them.
How?
I know about the baby.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
क्या हो गया तुझे
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
और पी मादर चौक दारू
What happened next?
Next. It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat blocked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
और भी हुआ है बच्चे को ऐसे मार दिया गया चल भाई पेन शेयर करते हैं
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What?
लौंडा भी फॉर्म में
How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
बॉचलिंग्स
Into fucking what?
फिर तो बता दे इसको.
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
यार ढूंढना पड़ेगा क्या फिर से.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
आजा स्टोरी बहुत.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
भाई साहब ये क्या बच्चा जो है ना वो
A bit further. Follow me.
भाई साहब यार वो बच्चा भी जिंदा है मतलब जिंदा ही नहीं मतलब
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
साला हराम.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good.
ये हराम आदमी बहुत हरामी है.
The grave's dug up and empty.
एक नंबर
What's
का
that
बेवड़ा
mean?
आदमी है.
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
क्या है मारू क्या करूँ दे 2 नंबर.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes garroting, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
हाय 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 भाई साहब क्या इमोशनल सीन हो गया यार ये मतलब
Merciful gods!
मारो या फिर कुछ
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
साले तेरी औलाद है माल बीवी के साथ में लड़ाई किया इसलिए उसका मिस कह रही है ये पैदा हुआ है.
grabbing something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow. Oh. Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
How you like that silver?
Need to hurry.
On with it. I'll not wait till they devours.
मेरी लाइफ भी खा गया।
Worked. It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
फिर पिएगा साला पेड़ा है. The botchling is कैसे करो?
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
अब ये परिवार को लेके जाएगा जहाँ परिवार है इसका. ओए होए 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 भाई साहब बड़ी मजा आ गई यार. अब ये बच्चा लेके जाएगा इसकी माँ के पास में, जहाँ पता नहीं यार हो सकता है. फिलहाल मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है माँ के पास लेकर के जाएगा.
Fucking shit!
This downpour's a
अरे एक बात
bastard, it
यार,
is.
ठीक है अच्छा. ऐसा लग रहा है जैसे कोई किसी को पता नहीं है. तो सालों में मुझे दिखाई कर देना कोई भी मजाक में. देख रहे हो बहुत काम सीरियस काम में चले जाते हैं. कहाँ भाग गया?
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Clothing. They change in here?
क्या करना है यहाँ? भाई ओ ये मिला.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
कपड़ा मिल गया, ब्रेसलेट मिल गया. भाई कुछ हेल्प नहीं करोगे?
could change in here. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
भूत का फॉलो कर रहा है यार, बच्चा बच्चा भूत है, बच्चा चल है यार, भाग तेरी साले, तेरे से नहीं भिड़ना मुझको, नहीं भिड़ना यार, आपको नहीं जाना, जाओ।
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
चलो अच्छा, तेल ही चालू करी यार तुम्हारी। तेल लगाते हैं जरा, आजा भाई तेल लगाओ तेल। नेक्रोफेज नहीं भिड़ना अभी।
Should examine that horse carcass.
ले जाओ, हटोगे? मेरा खेल खेलेगा।
Not good.
तलवार भी गड़बड़ हो रखी है। चल भाई, कहाँ चलना है? क्या उसको मारना पड़ेगा? फर्क नहीं पड़ता इस पर। लौंडे चलना भाई चचा। ओहो, घुट्टे में कुछ है क्या?
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while.
Okay.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail.
पहले रिपेयरिंग करो। रिपेयरिंग की 2 ही बची हैं। ले तेरी। ये तो रिपेयर ही नहीं होंगी।
Goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
देख भाई अपने वेपन डैमेज है, जो भी है बताना। इधर लाया क्यों था वापस? आगे जा रहे हैं कि जा रहे हैं? मैं कुत्ते दौड़ा रहे हैं, जल्दी चल भाई। देख कुत्ते दौड़ा रहे हैं, कुत्ते दौड़ा रहे हैं, पीछे आते रहिए। कुत्ते दौड़ा रहे हैं, यार कुत्ते दौड़ा रहे हैं, वहां मैं नहीं रुक सकता हूँ। चल बेबी
fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night, the lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster, said she had to go back, dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up, gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of 'em coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
बिल्कुल होगी यार.
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
मेरे लौंडे. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. अब भाई हाँ.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Thank you यार. मुझे चाहिए अपनी तलवार की रिपेयरिंग करानी है. तो एलेक्स पे डालो या जस्ट डाल पे कॉल करो. जाना कहाँ है? फिर सुशी के अंदर जाना है. चलो थोड़ा कॉल करो. आजा लौटे कहाँ है? ये आ गया मेरा रोज.
Go, go.
Let's go. तूफानी रात, भूतों के साथ, कटे हुए घोड़ों की गर्दने और दौड़ते हुए मतलब सीन देखो यार. कितना बज रहा है? ये बज रहा है. अरे यार तो सुबह हो गई आई. ये तो ब्रह्म मुहूर्त भी क्या 7 बजे भी हो गया. इसकी जगह चल. अभी तुम्हारे लिए टाइम नहीं मेरे पास. आगे बढ़ो. फिर घूम के आएंगे तब तुम्हारी कॉल की जाएगी. और रोड पे चल ले घोड़े. यार ये सब रिपेयर कराना है भाई. सबकी बुरी हालत है. रुको रुको. एक मिनट. इसके यहाँ पहले रुक करके फिर रिपेयरिंग करवाई जाए. बुरी हालत है.
How may I assist you?
तू भाई रिपेयरिंग कर मेरी. और तेरा कोई
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
रिमूव अपग्रेड नहीं. हाँ ये कराना है. हो जाएगा. कितना टोटल रिपेयर कॉस्ट क्या है भाई? 214 रुपये मेरे पास. और एक का होगा. ना ना बाकी नहीं कराना. बाकी तो मैं तेरे को बेच रहा हूँ. ले जा. ले जा माल पानी दे जा. ये चाहिए हमको. नहीं नहीं चाहिए. नहीं चाहिए. नहीं चाहिए. ये तो नहीं बेचने वाला हूँ. ये क्या है? ये भी क्या करें यार. नहीं चाहिए. ले पैसे ही नहीं तेरे पास. हाँ चल भाई बाय बाय. रिपोर्ट. बाकी तेरी कोई सेवा नहीं चाहिए.
So long.
लेकिन रिपेयर हुआ है कि नहीं सर? ये बिल्डिंग में पिछली बार आए थे तो जली गई.
Witcher, a word, please.
अब तेरी क्या दिक्कत है? चल बता दे भाई तू भी.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
तेरी किसी का कौन लग रहा है?
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the really ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
ये अभी भी सदमे में है लौंडा। लौंडा काय का बाप
Any
है
news
यार।
for me?
बुड्ढा।
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
देखा भी
No,
कहाँ है इसने?
but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
अभी जाएं कि ना जाएं? मैं उस चक्कर में नहीं पड़ने वाला हूँ।
I've done my part. You've got dozens of men. There's got to be someone you can send.
You refuse to go?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you! Yet, if you're ever in the area, by chance even, take this and just make sure she's all right.
हाँ,
What
ये
is
कर
it?
सकते हैं।
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without
वाइफ का
one.
क्लियर नहीं पिक्चर।
Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
अब आया।
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
मर खाएगा क्या? क्या नाम और इनमें सीखे?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads as I recall.
नहीं भाई, विचर तो मैं नहीं हूँ।
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Exactly.
What happened? You get the jitters?
अब नहीं बोलेगा.
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
सीधी स्टोरी चल रही है अब तो. चलो देखते हैं इसमें क्या है. शॉर्ट लेना चाहता है. वो तो नहीं लेने देंगे, जीतेंगे तो अपनी.
Day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Matt. Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us.
1, go! अबे ये क्या हो गया?
Your sword is mine.
That'll be the day.
वो रास्ता है.
Kick it. Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
आगे नहीं निकलने देना, नहीं तो मेरे को रिस्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा.
Your sword is mine.
That'll be the day.
अबे फिनिश हो गया यार.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
गेम नहीं खेलना.
So long.
अच्छा, पोर्शंस भरने हैं यार. थोड़ी सी और इसमें सफर किया जाएगा. भाई मुझे नीचे जाना है.
Pam param, pam pam param. You've mastered a trade. Keeps the hunger at bay.
एक मिनट बस. एक मिनट बस.
Get out of my sight.
Your mate split the loot between them long ago. And you, shut it now. Save your strength. Boy, lads, fancy an outing to find that sheepy?
हाँ है. अबे यार पूरा रास्ता बाई रोड ही जाना पड़ेगा.
Quite alert my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought him a bucket of
अभी कोई टाइम नहीं है तुम लोगों से लड़ने के लिए। बहुत लंबा सफर तय करना है। Let me enjoy the horse ride. क्या? ले सकता हूँ? नदी आ गई। जाना है पार्क। एक काम करते हैं इससे यहाँ के कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ले लेंगे।
That's it, Roach.
एक जगह कहीं क्वेश्चन मार्क भी दिखा रहा है।
Whoa there, Roach. Damn it.
Come on, dude. साले
Move it.
इजी फाइट, वेरी इजी। से लड़के के टाइम वेस्ट है, ये चीज तो मैं जान गया। कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में ही जो है अच्छी एक्सपीरियंस है, स्टोरी में तो है ही है। लेकिन आफ्टर स्टोरी अगर कुछ बचता है ना तो केवल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है।
What do you do?
Ask a bear to taste his arm.
Sent my young'uns to pick mushrooms yesterday.
To the woods?
This be the witch.
Stack of flowers being old here for the winner.
You know
No one out there wants to seize this chance.
Things from my nose.
मार थोड़ी लड़ाई देखते हैं।
Pretty fellow like you's got to be experienced. Will you
कौन सा जीतेगा?
stand fish gulper?
मेरे को लग रहा है ये हाफ पॉइंट जीतेगा। मारो मारो और मार और मार। हाफ पॉइंट हाफ पॉइंट ये तो हाफ पॉइंट लेगा। नहीं नहीं
If it weren't for our elders ruling down, we'd have starved long past.
किल मार दे।
Watch it, sluggard!
बस तू क्यों धक्का दे रही? तेरी क्या है?
What are you looking at? Bothering us poor folk.
Oh my. Yeah. MMA चल रहा है, MMA.
This be the witch, but freak of nature. Blasting things from my nose. Get out of my sight.
बैट लगा सकते हैं?
I didn't do
Maybe I
nothing.
should send them down to the creek.
Move it.
लड़ते रहे।
Went to the forest for brushwood yesterday.
Come on now. Let's go.
है ये क्या एक तलवार हो पता नहीं क्या करती है
Giddy up.
पीछे आओ ये जो आदमी दिख रहा है उधर सामने, इसकी कोई दिक्कत है। इसको सॉल्व करने के लिए मेरे पास अभी टाइम नहीं, बाद में सॉल्व करेंगे। जंप लगा दे मेरे रोच, लगा दे जंप। सही मेरी जान। ये ऑल टेरेन टायर है इसके पास में, ऑल टेरेन टायर। जाना कहाँ है? इधर ही आना था क्या? कैंडीज हैं, कैंडीज इधर में कैंडीज लगी हुई हैं। क्या करें? फाइंड द क्रोनोस ऑफ क्रुक बैक बॉग। मुझे इनमें से कुछ भी नहीं पता। करो ना, चला। क्या है? बैक वॉक का मतलब क्या है? मेरे को यही नहीं समझ में आया। अबे यार, मैं लड़ने के मूड में नहीं हूँ। यहाँ इतनी इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी चल रही है। है क्या चीज? क्या करूं? ओके, ये ट्रेल फॉलो करनी है। अरे यार ये, अरे मेरी ये क्या बता रहा चाहता है? अच्छा, क्या लगता है वो उसकी वाइफ जिंदा है कि मर गई है? मुझे तो ऐसा लग रहा मर गई है, लेकिन कह भी सकते हैं क्योंकि वो भागी घर से। एक जिंदा भी हो सकती
Doug went in the kitchen, stole a hunk of meat.
बेटी तो जिंदा है.
Cook gave him a licking, strung him by his feet.
Cooked and bled him empty, stripped his skin off clean.
Laughed and said, "How tasty! Best sausage I have seen."
Cook's a stupid killer. Shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we'll light a fire. Gonna roast him up. 1, 2, 3. The one to fetch the kindlings. Thee!
Interesting rhyme.
Don't know you. Go away.
A young woman got lost in the swamp. She has ashen hair and a scar on her face. You kids see anyone like that?
Ain't no lassies here. What am I? You're no lassie. Lassie's got tits.
They do. Heard an old man say once, when the army was here, he says, "Hide them lasses in the woods. They's dazzling the soldiers with their tits. And it's torturing the poor lads." That's what he said.
मुद्दे की बात पे आता है.
Listen, the girl I'm looking for, she's in trouble. I understand you might not want to help me, but you could try to help her.
How you know she was here?
I heard she visited the witches in the swamp.
But there's no witches here.
There's only frogs. And snakes.
And Johnny.
What's this talk? What kind of jabbering is this, eh? No one allowed here. Just kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
खड़ूस. क्या पूछूं? I'm looking for someone who is Johnny. मैं कोई witch लग रही है. मैं तीसरे पे जाता हूँ. चुड़ैल तो नहीं है?
You one of the witches of the swamp? I hear Crookback Bog.
Witch? Me? Nay, I've no broom nor owl and not one wart on me nose. Got a pretty nose, see?
Gwen's got a lovely beak.
Oh, you darling girl. Oh, kids are so sweet.
मुद्दे की बात पे आता है.
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on them.
Maybe you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
You're betrothed.
Daughter, actually.
Daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter and her sister. Where are they now? Maybe they've come to some harm.
Had about enough of this. Asked a simple question. You seen the woman or haven't you?
Fear not, children.
There's nought to fear, Graham. He's only angry 'cause he cares.
Maybe Johnny knows something. I'll take him to Johnny before he goes barmy on us.
Johnny's your invention, and you shouldn't be using those ugly words. To the hut. Go on now. You'll stand in the corner, I'll make sure you do. And you, stop scaring the little ones. Now go. Be gone.
बच्चे को कैसे बात कर रहे हैं? जॉनी कौन है? जॉनी. Who is the Johnny Walker? जॉनी वॉकर की दारू आती है. हाय भाई, जॉनी के बारे में कुछ बताओगे यार बेटा? ए राज चटू. लेकिन इसके सामने गुड़िया के सामने कतई नहीं बताने वाला. साली खड़ूस, हट. हट यहाँ से.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
You don't want to talk to me? Where can I find the Johnny? क्या करो इसमें? हाँ? सीधा जॉनी से जाते हैं यार. ये बच्चे की ये दादी बड़ा.
Just tell me where I can find Johnny.
Johnny's made up.
Be gone. Be gone.
Find the way to do away from the hut. ओके, लौंडे को बाहर बुलाना पड़ेगा पहले तो, ठीक है ना? या फिर ask the children in the swamp village about Johnny. या तो दो तरीके हैं, जॉनी के बारे में पता करो या तो इसको किसी तरह से बाहर लाओ। लौंडे को यार भीड़ बना के रख रखी वहाँ पर इसकी केयर टेक करने, साली खड़ूस। मेरे को तो यही लग रहा है वही चुड़ैल है। क्या करें? लौंडों से बात करें बच्चों से। चल भाई तुम ही बता।
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
Help me out. Have you ever seen Johnny? Gran ever heard you? Oh, Gran का तो कोई दूसरे नंबर पर आता है।
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right. But you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
लौंडों के साथ में खेलना पड़ेगा क्या? क्या करें? खेलना है? चलो खेलते हैं।
Let's play. You hide, but if I find you, you have to help me talk to the boy who knows Johnny.
He thinks he'll find us easy.
Means he's never hid from the black ones.
No looking, and you have to count out loud. All your
लौंडे
fingers,
challenge कर रहे हैं।
toes too.
1, 2, 3,
ये तो यार बिचर से
18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come.
अबे ये चीज सही है यार। Find the children using which. ओए 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 मैंने बताया था विचर से सब ढूंढ लेंगे लौंडे। इसके अंदर छिपा है बेटे आइस स्पाइस। ये
Found
मिला।
you. You can stop hiding.
How'd you find me?
यही तो सीक्रेट है, नहीं बताने का। चलो भाई बाहर निकलते हैं। एक मिल गया। अब दूसरा कहाँ है बेटे? पर तेरे पैरों के निशान दिख जाए, बाकी काम तो तेरे लौंडे की सेंसी कर लेगी। विचर ओ एक रेड दिख गया। अबे यार एक खिड़की से कूदने वाला सीन बड़ा गड़बड़ है। ये उधर गया है। आजा बेटा तेरे को भी ढूंढ लेते हैं, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है। ये भी जा रहा है रास्ते। ये अंदर गया। अरे यार एक खिड़की से कूदा बाहर निकल गया। आइस पाइस तो ओहो एक और मिला। हैं? अच्छा ये तो इधर ये दादी की कस्टडी में है। चलो कोई नहीं यार, दूसरे बच्चे को ये मतलब इसका सीन हुआ इधर से गया है। ये निकला किधर से? नहीं ये निकलने वाले पैर के साइन है। इधर गया इधर गया इधर गया। वैसे एक बात बताऊं, पिक्चर बच्चों के साथ में तो
Winds howling.
ओए आइस पाइट टप्पी।
I can see you.
दप्पी हो गई दप्पी। साउंड आ रहा है। ऊपर से चढ़ करके ये हाँ, ये रहा। ना 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 इधर से आया है। गेट के अंदर तो लॉक
See you. Come out.
ये छिपा हुआ है यार। ये तो यार मुझे बस पता चल गया रैंडमली। सख्त था बस। अभी किधर चले? इधर की तरफ चलते हैं, शायद कोई साइन मिले। बच्चे हैं, बच्चों के साथ में यार अभी एक कोड ढूंढना है। ये मिले तो यार, ये खिड़की के अंदर घुस जाते हैं और दूसरी तरफ निकल जाएंगे। पैरों के निशान एक बार हाँ ये गए। यार बच्चों की चीजें निकालना। इसको संतरी बिठा रखा है क्या? भाई साहब एक बात तो है, इनको ढूंढना। ले कहाँ गए सर? गायब। पर मैं जा नहीं सकता हूँ। बिल्डिंग के आसपास का एरिया लग रहा है डाउन। एक मिनट मैप देखो पहले। ढूंढना तो पड़ेगा। दिक्कत वाली बात हो गई है। कहाँ है? पोर्शन दीपा के कुछ काम नहीं बनेगा। ये डैमेज कोई पोर्शन से यार